This is an Icon Ministry production with the support of our ministry partners and donors.
We're in partnership with the Lord. Very often we see ourselves as CEOs, entrepreneurs of our lives, that we go forward and we're confident, and that's great. Great confidence is great. But our confidence is not in that we are in control. Our confidence is that God is in control. You see, in the imagery that Jesus himself uses, he uses the imagery of a yoke. A yoke is very powerful. In fact, the priest wears a stole. I don't know if you've seen the stole. It goes underneath this chasuble. The stole is very significant because it actually signifies the yoke. Now, of course, the yoke has nothing to do with an egg. The yoke is what you put on an animal, like you put on an oxen. Two oxen together, they're tied together, they're yoked together, and together they're pulling the plow, or two horses together, right? They're tied together, one horse by itself. Guess how many horsepower? One. And two horses together is actually about 5 horsepower in torque, in power, because there's synergy. Now, the priest wears the stole at Mass because he represents the power, not his synergy, but the power of God. In fact, before he wears the stole, he kisses the stole because it's a sign of authority. He realizes, hey, God, I'm about to wear this. I'm about to sort of show your power. I'm going to represent your presence. And let me not take the glory. I kiss this with awe, with fear and trembling, because I don't want to take glory for what you are doing. I want to give glory to you. Now, this is the same for the whole of our lives, that we should be giving glory to God. But we should also allow God to pull, to push, to be able to guide us through life. Stop trying to do it alone. You're 1 horsepower, 1 human power by yourself. Why are you wasting your energy when you could be 5? You see, working with God, God gives us the power to do things. If we let Him be the CEO of our life, we let Him be the center of everything that we do. And then we can give glory to God. There we find rest. There we find peace. We don't get exhausted. And we're living our lives exhausted when we don't need to. We really don't need to. And I'm not saying that I don't do the same. I take control of my life all the time. But I always remember to give it back to Him. Because I'm always disappointed. I'm always disillusioned. I'm always realizing how crazy it is that I try to live this life by my own strength. So do that. Give your life to God. You know, like the priest gets this opportunity every single day of his life to take that stole and surrender his life. He gives the stole, you say, God, please take control of my life. Not only this liturgy, but my entire life. Forgive me for living it alone. I want to live it with you as my strength, you as my synergy, you as the one pulling and taking all the burden from me.
This production is only made possible because of the generous support of Icon Ministry partners and donors. Please go to iconministry.com/support to make a donation.